the unsanctioned gaming hubs equaled an early morning skull crusher. Because the holographic acquaintances known as graphies had kept Fran entertained well into the wee hours, her parboiled brain now begged for more shut-eye. With a yawn followed by a raspy wince, Fran rolled onto her side, lifted onto all fours, and began her morning crawl through the familiar maze of the ventilation system. As she turned her head, the ends of her dreadlocks scraped canvas-clad shoulders, and she smiled into the darkness. The grime spoke of who she was. A rebel. Sure, she had choices. One, live within the guidelines of an accountable resident and permit superior eyes to monitor her every move like a true sellout. Or two, exist off the grid, accountable to no one. Fran considered the monthly check-ins and sharing of residential stats. Who are you? What is your parentage? Classification? Where do you live? Daily agenda? How many credits remaining? Nope. The impervious authorities did not need to be in her business. Then again, as far as the council was concerned, an unaccountable rebel didn't need a daily allowance, like food or shelter. Whatever. Just a mindless system for sellouts anyway. Their facial features with better clarity. Chestnut's obvious youth surprised her. As far as she knew, no one under 25 had ever forfeited. Yet this girl still had the look of a midlifer, like Fran. The line swayed with a rhythmic motion and soon snaked only 15 feet or so from where Fran and Pete hid. The eerie silence enshrouding the promenade morphed into the sound of rushing air. A dozen pairs of slippered feet moved in a whisper just a few inches from Fran's eyes. When the fourth set of feet swished into her line of vision, Fran noticed a hesitation. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please bow your heads as Sasha Lidis surrenders and we give honor to her name. Sasha? Fran sucked in her breath. The entire march halted and a deafening silence reverberated through the courts, followed by horrific gurgling sounds. Then Sasha dropped to the floor, not more than a few feet from where Fran sat tucked into the venting. Her chestnut head rolled from side to side and her eyes shone like polished black orbs. You got to get yourself a copy of this.